back to RIPDebt23 2023. I'm Blackheartwings, and I will be your host for the next couple of runs. We have handful of runs, actually. We have a fantastic lineup for you coming up next. We've got like a Disney racing block coming up. It's going to be so much fun. We're gonna have a great time. Before I introduce our next runner, I just wanted to remind you all that we do have some incentives open at the moment. Right now, the only ones that are left to go are a poll for the Cult of the Lamb cult name and the Love 3 flag color. I would definitely suggest people go for the Love 3 flag color because there is rainbow, trans pride, bisexual pride, asexual pride, and non-binary pride. Trans pride and non-binary pride are very, very close. So I would love to see a little bit more of a competition there. We also have a Cult of the Lamb chat picking the follower names incentive if you guys are interested. So if you guys are enjoying the stream, if you guys are having a good time and want to see some more extra bonus stuff, I definitely suggest sending in some donations and putting them towards those incentives. And without further ado, let me hand it over to our runner, Passere. Take it away.
Hello everybody, I'm Passere, and I'm here with Tainted Tally.
Hello, hello.
And we're going to be doing some all levels in bounds for 102 Dalmatians, Puppies to the Rescue. So let me...
Yeah, I want to start off with an apology. This was supposed to be a race, but unfortunately I've been having tech issues on my side, so I deemed it safer to just let Passere handle this one by herself to show off the game in all its glory. And if you want to see us actually race this, tune in for SGDQ.
Yes, I guess that you just have more suspense before you guys get to see the race.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna start this level, and then when I skip the cutscene, that's when the time's gonna start. So I'll go into it, and then I'll do the countdown. So time will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so right off the bat, you're going to see the main movement technique that we're going to be using throughout the game, which is the roll. So this is the absolute fastest way to move in this game, but we can't do it consistently. There is a cooldown at the end of the roll, which is why we will counter that with a jump. So you'll see at the end of each roll, there will be a little jump to jump out, and then we're right back into the roll. And that's basically going to be the majority of what you will be seeing. So hopefully the rolling noise isn't too grating for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of opinions on the rolling sound, so I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah. I just tune it out.
Yeah, I run this game so much by now that I don't even notice it anymore, but I always get comments about it. I was like, oh yeah, that is a thing, isn't it? So despite what the name is telling you with the whole Puppies to the Rescue, which is, you know, the name of the game, we're not actually rescuing any puppies, unfortunately, in this category. We're just doing all levels, so you will get to see all the levels in the game, but we're not saving the puppies. Each level has 6 of them, and we're just gonna roll right past every single one, unless we get one by accident, but hopefully not.
It's not a real speedrun if I get one by accident. A one puppy run.
A one puppy run.
I always joke there should be a one puppy run, and then there should be a most puppies run, because we have an all puppies category, but like if you miss a single puppy, then it doesn't count for the category. So what about, you just have to get most of them. If you miss a few, it's okay.
I like that idea. So as you can see, most of the levels are pretty fast. We're already at the 3rd level of the game. So what you'll see the trend of quite soon is that this game has 4 levels before it takes you into a boss fight, and then you have another 4 levels boss fight, and then rinse repeat until you're done with the game. So we're already getting quite close to the first boss fight. But before then, we have the 4th level of the game, which is also a bit of a run killer.
Big Ben.
Yeah, Big Ben. Like, where every run comes to die early on. You'll see why in just a second.
Get ready.
So, as you can guess, we're now in Big Ben. And as you can also guess, we're now going up. We're not going straight ahead or anything. So, if you're wondering, wait, why is this level a run killer? It's because if you fall, you probably will fall quite far. Which means a lot of progress needs to get redone. And another thing to note as well is that we are doing this category inbounds, which means that Passer will not be doing any out-of-bounds tricks to get faster, because that is absolutely a thing that can happen. And you might have also noticed there that we switched puppies, because this game has two main characters. You can choose to play as either one. We always start out as Domino, but you can also go into the menu to change to Oddball. And the reason why we actually do this in the speedrun is that we have one unskippable cutscene coming up later in the game, specifically during one of the boss fights, where it's an unskippable cutscene, but Oddball's line of dialogue is shorter. So that's why we want to play as Oddball in the speedrun, just to save those couple of seconds of dialogue. Very important.
There is one language where Domino says it faster, and it's French. And every single other language, Oddball says it faster.
I actually didn't know about the French part. That's kind of neat.
It's because the English voice actor laughs before he says the line for Domino.
Ah.
But the French voice actor didn't copy it, and all the other ones did.
I see. We can't have fun in French.
No, no fun.
No fun.
Yeah, that was also a really scary room that Passer just passed by. Like, there's a lot of jumping and platforming, a lot of room to fall, and the same thing applies to this room really too. It's so easy to fall. It might not look like it, but these cogs are actually quite slippery.
I really thought I was gonna fall off that one.
Yeah. So this is actually really tricky, so the fact that Passer hasn't fallen at all is a testament to her skill, really.
I'm waiting for the GDQ race, and like, I'm gonna fall from the top of the room before this one, like, have to do it all again.
Yep. Alright, so now we're coming up to Cruella 1, and another pattern that you're probably about to notice is that we are going to defeat her with fruit. This time it's pineapples. So what we're going to be doing here is that we're going to throw this pineapple at the helicopter, we're going to hit the bell because for some reason that stuns the helicopter in place so Cruella can't move, and then if you just do this with the right timing, you can just keep her stun locked in place and keep hitting her until she's done. And there it is.
And
that is the first boss fight done.
We've defeated Cruella with the power of pineapples.
Exactly. And now we're coming into the Royal Museum, which is the first collectathon level, I guess you could call it, of the game, because for most levels you can just run from start to finish, sorry. And it's pretty straightforward, but in this one you actually have sub-objectives that you need to do to be able to open the exit. So basically the story here is that a lot of the museum items have been misplaced and you need to help put them back in order, because I guess we work here now or something, I'm not sure.
Fluffy knows, so Fluffy's the dog that we keep talking to. Fluffy knows that we're like trying to save our siblings. And
yeah, and he's like, do my chores.
Do my chores for me. I think the story is like Cruella's henchmen have ruined the museum by like moving things around, but I don't know why that's
Probably.
our problem.
Yeah, no, it makes no sense. And I don't know why they can't open the door until it's all put back together.
Yeah, right? We're not allowed to leave until it's fixed.
Yeah. There's a lot of back and forth and some route memorization here so you end up in the right rooms at the right time.
Something really weird about this level that I actually just discovered the other night. I was messing around with the trainer that we have. We have a trainer script for the PlayStation version. And the walking speed in this level specifically is about 100 slower than any other level. Walking speed in most levels is about 1330, and in this level it's about 1230. Just this one. So this one's slower.
It makes no sense. Because it's like, again, this is the first collectathon level of the game, but it's not the only one. No. So why would they only make you slower in this? It makes no sense. And here's the most important prize possession and all that we need to put back into this place. It's the donut, of course.
For Fluffy to eat. It's gone. Fluffy ate it. We weren't allowed to leave until we got him a snack.
Not only did we have to do his chores for him, we had to give him a snack. But hey, now the exit's open and we can leave.
And here there's going to be a cool boost right at the beginning.
Yeah, this one's really tricky to do, but it looks really cool if you can get it.
Oh, that was a weird one.
Nice.
I didn't even go into the train.
Yeah, that was... I expected it, because I think you usually go ahead of it, right?
Yeah.
If you can get it right. Yeah. It's really tricky. But yeah, this level is not my personal friend. I'm not sure if it's any personal friend really, but these boats that you're about to see up here, they just always get me. I keep dying. But yeah, we just have a few things that we need to kill all these enemies to be able to make progress, otherwise the platforms isn't going to lower and you're not going to get through.
Yeah, when I do all
a lot
puppies,
of these enemies can be really
when I
annoying.
do all puppies, this is definitely like there's a risk of dying here.
Yeah, because the teddy bears can hit you if you're unlucky, but like the boats are absolutely the worst for me.
Oh yeah, the boats.
Yeah, shoutouts to us racing this at Frost Fatales and me trying to take a death abuse, forgotten that I had lost a life earlier on and running this game over. Because of this level. Not salty about it still. Alright, Carnival though. This is probably one of my favorites. So, very complicated level. You have a lot of attractions you can go see. Some of them have puppies in it, some of them are just for fun. So obviously, during all levels, we are gonna not visit any of those and just go straight to the exit, which is basically almost a straight line from where you start. And that is the end of the level right there.
Who needs to see the rest of Carnival?
Who wants to go on rides and have fun and go into the mystery rooms? No.
You can actually ride the roller coaster too.
That is true.
Did you guys know there's a roller coaster in this game?
Now you do.
Alright, let's see about this.
I hate this jump.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
First try. Nice. Okay, so that jump is really tricky. It might not look like it, but it's really hard to do.
Actually,
but of course, Passere is a pro, so she nails it.
The first time I did it earlier, before this, when I was practicing, I soft locked on it. It's possible to clip inside that log, and then you have to restart the level because you're stuck.
Yep. It's a very treacherous jump. But now we're coming to one of my other favorite features about this game. It's time for puppies to operate heavy machinery. Because I have dogs, they operate heavy machinery, that's normal, right?
This is safe. This is totally safe.
It's totally safe. But yeah, we basically just need to get over to the exit, and we're not able to do that without this log, so... Because we're not going out of bounds, we have to do it the normal way, the casual way, and just move this log over so we can jump up there.
Because somebody thought that it was a great idea to give a dog control of a giant log that could probably kill somebody.
And that's not even the only time I want heavy machinery in this. Anyways, we're now at the second boss fight, and this one can be also quite treacherous. Again, we are defeating Cruella with fruit. This time it is watermelons. And you'll notice that Passere is right now playing it kind of safe. She's waiting for... There's the unskippable cutscene that we talked about earlier, by the way.
No! Okay,
so
I disagree with that. Come on, Cruella. That was uncalled for.
Yeah, to do this safe, you basically need to wait for her to stop and then knock the watermelon, because it's really difficult to time it while she's moving. Because she can just turn at random, basically, so... she's incredibly tricky to hit, but it is possible. Or sometimes you can just get unlucky and the watermelon just decides to clip through her and not even take damage at all, so...
Sometimes it falls too... Yeah, sometimes it goes through her, sometimes it goes a little bit too short and doesn't hit her, it's... yeah.
Yeah, if you hit it just too early, just before it's like mature enough, it just doesn't work at all. Also, there's Stonehenge, you don't really see it, but it's kind of on the side there. We're just skipping past all the cool, like, exhibits of... I guess the UK,
in 100%, you can destroy Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Just, you know, casually destroying national monuments. It's fine.
As you do, as a puppy.
As you do.
But now we're in Barnyard, which is the second collectathon level of the game. So now we once again have sub-objectives we need to do to be able to unlock the exit. The first one is that, well, in this case we're helping Priscilla the pig, you saw at the start, so she's the one giving us chores now, because unfortunately the farmer here is too lazy. And it's Priscilla's birthday, so, you know, of course we want to help her out and do chores for her, right? You can see her cute little party hat. So, and a question for chat, I guess, as well, like, to the end, are we giving her the birthday present? It's not fast, but it is her birthday. Should we take the extra, what is it, 20 seconds to give it to her?
20 seconds, yeah, what do you guys think? Should we give Priscilla her birthday present? The game requires you to give Fluffy a donut, but you don't have to give Priscilla her birthday gift.
Honestly, really rude.
I'm all for giving Priscilla her birthday gift.
I agree. But yeah, you'll notice that Passere took some damage there. That was not an accident, that is very intentional, because this is the first time we're going to take advantage of Death Warp, which one of our tasks right now is to get all of these free chickens into the coop, which also can be really annoying because if you hit it from the wrong angle, they can just decide to get stuck in the wall. But that was really good. If you set it up correctly, you can get them in there and maybe even die as the rooster does his final cuckoo, but not quite,
That's okay.
but super close.
I was too fast on the hens, so I couldn't get
You're
there in
too effective.
Alright.
Yeah, we are not done with the chores.
Not save that puppy. We're not saving puppies.
Yeah, that one is really easy to save on accident. Once again, you'll notice more damage. Again, intentional. We have one more death ward to do before we're done with this level, so we're just taking a couple of points of damage while we're on our way to the next task.
I see two votes for yes and 1 vote for no for the birthday gift so far.
Yeah. It's a close call. So I find this one really interesting because it's just like a big silo full of, I don't know, corn or something. I'm not entirely sure what they put in the silo something, but all the way at the bottom, there's a puppy.
There's a puppy there.
But all we had to do was drain it. And now we need to get back to where we were because every time we die in this level, we are going to go back to Priscilla, so it's just faster to take the death and warp back there instead of having to run manually all the way back.
Oh, wrong way. This way.
I was gonna say you need a key first.
Key.
We did promise that we're gonna operate heavy machinery again. And we're about to, we just need the key before we can do it. Should we play this cutscene too, or...? I do quite like this cutscene, but it is slow.
I don't know. Has chat been good enough to get the cutscene? Leave the surprise.
Yeah, we might do it at the SGDQ, so you know you can tune in for that. But anyway, here's a tractor. So now we're gonna drive it by sitting on the front, as you do.
As you do.
And also, fun fact, like you notice that after skipping that last cutscene, because we needed to do that to run down an ad house. If you skip the cutscene, you get to stay on top. If you watch the cutscene, your puppy gets pushed off. Then let's do it. And there we go. Here's the birthday present.
Birthday gift. All right, guys.
You wanted this, chat. We got her a birthday gift. Happy birthday, Priscilla.
Happy birthday, Priscilla.
Happy birthday, Priscilla.
You're my new best friend.
Thanks a lot,
She is so
Priscilla.
cute. I love
I
her.
had so much fun helping
She's
you
precious.
out. Have a great birthday.
And then she runs around because she's so happy.
It's so cute!
We're her best friend.
Oh, I love it.
She gets happy zoomies. Stop. I'm gonna cry. That's so sweet.
Anyways, now we're done with that. We're gonna move on to what every 90s game just had to have, which is a token ice level. Welcome to Ice Festival.
Welcome to Ice Festival, everybody. For some reason, they thought that this would make the best level for the demo. There was a PS1 demo disc. Oh, whoops. Well,
Oh no!
well, it'll come back.
It's okay.
This just gives us more
There's a
time to
very
talk about
advanced
the demo.
platforming. As you can see, there's no way at all to cheat this platforming system that they have in this with these ice blocks. No way at all.
Barely. So actually, in the demo, you can't cheat the ice blocks. They broke it more before releasing it.
Well, there you go. Interesting. Today I learned.
We should have a demo.
It's more funny on the last one though. Like the last one's my favorite. Anyway, we need to race and do slalom stuff, I guess, down this hill, but
Or not.
Oddball's kind of terrible at it.
Who cares? We're going fast. We don't need to
It's okay. We
slalom.
just needed to get to the bottom.
Your reward for doing it is to get to do it again, but harder. So, like, why would we
Like,
do
look
it?
at these platforms. So tough.
Who needs
Let's
platforms?
just jump up here instead.
We don't need that.
Platforms are overrated anyway.
Platformer? Nah. But the enemies in this, I don't think we've explained, the enemies in this game are actually Cruella's toys, because the plot here,
Oh yeah.
the plot here is that Cruella has a toy business and it's failing miserably. And
Wonder why.
yeah, she decides that this is because everybody's spending their money on pets, so she's going to kidnap all of the pets in England and turn them into toys. So she programs her toys to go and capture puppies. And that's why they're trying to attack us.
The interesting part about that too is that for some reason she thinks that she can dip all like the pets, specifically the puppies, which is what we care about here, into something called, I think she calls super goop or super gloop, something like that.
Yeah, super gloop.
Yeah, so supposedly dipping it into that is gonna make, you know, the most lifelike dog toys ever. or something.
Or
but
something.
you'll see what it looks like at the end when something is dipped into the super loop. It's no wonder her toy business is failing, really. So, but our priority is, of course, saving the puppies from this super loop.
Saving the puppies. Not saving the puppies, defeating Cruella.
Oh, I mean, yes. Good point.
I like to
And now we're at the
think...
third... Yeah, sorry.
I like to think the puppies are saved at the end when we defeat Cruella,
course
even
they
though we
are.
didn't rescue any of them.
Also, very specific setup right here. If we can get this right, we can get like a very consistent setup to get a very fast... Oh no! Fast kill on Cruella in the end. That's very unfortunate, but we can still get it pretty fast. So once again, defeating Cruella with fruit. This time, it's pumpkin. Pumpkin's a fruit, right? But yeah, we're just gonna launch pumpkins to knock the castle down, first of all, so we can get her within our reach. Oh, she's right in the right spot where we need her to be. That's pretty good. And we can just, for some reason, just hit her over this barrier, as long as we get her into the right spot. So there we go. Third boss fight down.
When she turns sideways, her hitbox just barely comes from the wall for some reason.
Yeah. So from the start of this, we started out, I'm pretty sure central London or something, and we're gonna make our way out through Cruella's mansion, which is where she has her factory, I guess, right behind it or something. So for some reason, I guess she also has a spooky forest. But yeah, for some reason she also has a spooky forest, like, right near her hedge maze, which she also has right in her backyard, so we're actually getting close to the end of the game now. Last 4 levels before the final boss fight.
Yeah, we're gonna see maybe...
And yes, there was also a maze where you could teleport through some of the tree stumps.
Yeah, honestly, so this one's called Hedge Maze. Obviously it's a maze, but Spooky Forest is more of a maze than Hedge Maze is. Just, it's so confusing.
Oh, especially if you do this one all levels, because, like, just the straight path is very easy. Once you do this in all puppies, though, this is where I took the death because I was trying to death warp, and then I forgot that I had died on accident, so I didn't have enough lives. But in all levels, this is pretty straightforward once you have the path memorized. It's really not that much of a maze, despite what the name is telling you. We also get to have an RNG puzzle all the way at the end here. Because again, this is Cruella's backyard, apparently, so she has to have this portrait of herself right in the floor, which unlocks her back door. Like a true evil villain, I guess?
That's such a specific security system.
It is, isn't it? But you just need to fix the portrait and it's open, so I wouldn't actually say it's that secure.
If I counted right, that was 18 turns, which is exactly average. We got perfectly average RNG. Could have been worse, so I'll take that.
Could have been worse.
It can be as
Yeah,
few
we made
as
it to
9.
our house.
It can be as few as 9 or as many as 27, but yeah, now we're in Cruella's house.
Which is kind of run down, so I guess because her toy business is failing, her house doesn't get maintained either. It's unfortunate, really, because it could be such a cool house.
Got, yeah, lots of spiders, lots of holes in the ceiling and floor.
Yep.
It looks like Chad has been doing some investigating in regards to if pumpkins are fruits or not.
My
Apparently
chat
dodge.
has told me that pumpkins are fruits, but I cannot verify that information. I can only tell you what my chat has said. Take that information.
It's a very interesting
how you
discussion. Anyways, we're now at the actual last level of the game, which is the toy factory itself. This is where all the magic happens, if you can call it that. This is where they all get made. This is where all the puppies get taken to be dipped into the super loop. So we just need to make our way through here, which, you know, of course, Passere is doing at record pace. These squishy things right there, I don't know what to call them. They're very scary, actually, because if you're really unlucky with them, they could potentially flip you out of bounds and just basically soft luckier. Which means you need to restart the level and start it over again.
We're gonna hopefully skip the whole
hopefully they're
song
gonna play
block, right?
nice.
You can see here maybe why, you know, this is yet another reason why Cruella's toy business is failing. I don't see any evidence that there's actually toys being made here. There's just a lot of things
this, like, assembly line
that
that's
are
really the
deadly.
only
Like a
thing.
lot of very dangerous machinery that doesn't seem to do anything.
It's a nice catch.
Yeah, that was a good cycle.
Yeah, this is the one that
I'm
always
to
gets me.
Not fall through the floor. Okay.
Oh, nice. You
That
got
was-
speed boost
that
from
was-
it instead.
Risky, but you know.
It was, but you got it. Alright, now we're coming up to the jump that always gets me in this. It's the final level, apart from the final boss fight, of course. So, of course, it has a really tricky jump.
I hate that it's the final level, like, final thing. It's so
rough.
awful.
Even in all puppies, at this point you will have saved all the puppies and you're going for, like, the most difficult jump of the game. So what you're supposed to do is hit all buttons on either side to get these platforms closer together.
Okay, we got it.
Oh, you got it first try.
We got it.
Very nice.
GG,
That
let's
is
go.
incredibly hard.
Oops.
But yeah, you're supposed to hit, like, I think 3 or 4 different buttons to put them all closer together so you can manage it, but yeah, passere did it like a pro. And this one's also incredibly cycle-based. This is the final boss fight, by the way.
Oops.
So what we're going to do is try to get
Okay,
all
we'll
of
get
these
it.
boxes in the single cycle.
Oh, I got it.
We got
okay.
it. And then these robots are gonna start popping up. This is the second phase. We should get at least 4 in the third phase. If you can get 5 or 6, that's better, but at least 4. No, 3, sorry. Because 6 is the total amount you need. So at least 3, 4 is great, because you need to do them during 2 cycles here. Alright, we got 4. Can we get 5? Oh!
Okay, we get 6.
Oh wow, wait! I've never seen anyone get 6 here, that is insane. Does this setup work now?
Yeah, there's a new setup, where if you wait just like... we didn't realize this until very, very recently. If you wait like 1.5 seconds, you only have to... Why is this one not dying?
That is so weird. Anyways, when it says 3 out of 3 in the top left corner, that is when time is called, so... Time!
We've
and
defeated
now
Cruella.
you get to see the super glue, because what she was shooting at us with that last turret was super glue, so it's connected to a big bulk of it right under there. And oh no, she's going to fall into the bucket. I wonder how that's gonna turn out for her.
Yeah, so for the last one, we get to defeat Cruella with lasers, but we don't actually get to shoot at Cruella, we just get to shoot her machines, because this is a kid's game.
Yeah.
But this is
yeah,
the super glue.
no fruit.
No fruit. We've graduated from fruit.
Yep. From fruit to lasers, so you
Lasers.
know, no in between.
No. You gotta bring out
Yeah,
the
I
big
guess in the
guns.
meantime, while we get to see the outcome, maybe we should do some final shoutouts? Some plugs?
Yeah, well, as we've alluded to, we are going to be racing this game at SGDQ. It'll be on Tuesday for most people, so it's very early morning if you're in the United States, and it's probably at a much more reasonable time if you're not in North America. So it's really unfortunate.
Shout out to the Europeans.
Yeah.
Yeah, check out the Games on Quick schedule and you'll see it in your local time zone.
Let's go home.
But yeah, I stream this game on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/passere. If you want to learn anything about this game, we have awesome guides. Like I said, we have a trainer for the PC version and for the console version, and we just have a lot of awesome resources. There's out-of-bounds categories, in-bounds categories. Come learn this game is what I'm saying, because it's really fun.
Please.
And Tali, where
It's
can they
great.
find you?
Alright, so my name is Tainted Tali. You can find me at twitch.tv/Tainted Tali. I run this game, I run other retro and horror games, so if you like that, you can come follow me. And again, we are running this, or racing this, I should say, at SGDQ. So you definitely do want to catch that. And there you go.
That's the
That
super
is
glue.
what happens
That
when you
was
dip something in
Cruella's
super glue.
plan.
Yeah, no, yes, yeah. I don't have anything else to say.
She really tried. Cruella really tried.
Yep.
It was never gonna work.
Also donate to RIP Medical Debt.
Yes, thank you everybody who's donated. And thank you guys for having us.